Hey VC, it's Jonathan, the Cheap and Cheerful Record Collector. I hope everybody is doing well out there and enjoying this beautiful summer day. I got some records to show. I've been a couple of weeks, almost 2 weeks. I picked up some things and thought I'd share them with you. Went yesterday to Goodwill here in Portland, Maine, that is. And I'm digging through the records and nothing, all the same old crap you see all the time. And then I see something. I said, what is this doing here? And it's this record. It's a record by a guy named Awalu Mesfin, I guess, called My Worries. And I didn't think much about it until I looked it over in the back. And in the corner, it says, Vinyl Me Please. And it came in the original plastic sleeve. Turns out he's a Ethiopian singer-songwriter. Most of all of these are songs he recorded in the 1970s in Ethiopia as 7-inch singles. He never put an album out, so this is the first time all his singles have been put together as one album, put out by Vinyl Me Please. It is virtually brand new. It came with everything that you're supposed to have with a Vinyl Me Please release. Has the record in a beautiful red vinyl. I listened to it once yesterday. The music itself is very funky. I really like the music. The vocals are more traditional Ethiopian singing, so it's a little hard to, for me anyway, for at least the Western ears, to get into. So I may have to listen to it a couple more times before I sort of get accustomed to it. But besides the record, it also came with the art print that came with the record initially. And on the back talks about the original artwork by Billy Clark. And that's great. I love that. It also came with a recipe. And the recipe is for Awalu Mesfin plus age coffee. Lime, sugar, simple syrup, 2 ounces cacao, and cold coffee. And on the back talks a little more about him. And then it also came with the full booklet, which has some great photos. Oops. Some great photos. And the complete story of the album, of all of his musical career. And I was just shocked to find a Vinyl Me Please release at Goodwill for $2. Here's some of his 7-inch singles that he had put out. So that was pretty cool. That was a really good find. Really happy with that. Awalu Mesfin, I guess his name is. Album is called No Worries. Put out, I think, in 2017 by Vinyl Me Please. See if we can get this in here without breaking anything. There we go. Okay, next one. I went to a antique mall in Freeport, Maine, and I've been there many times. And this record had been sitting there for a while, and I kept debating whether I should buy it. And last week, I pulled the trigger and got this great album, which is Buddy Guy and Junior Wells with Bill Wyman, Pinetop Perkins, Terry Taylor, and Dallas Taylor, called Drinking TNT, Smoking Dynamite, on Blind Pig Records, recorded in France at the mixed, mastered, at the Montreux Jazz Festival in France. Yeah, Blind Pig Records. Really good album, in really good condition. Big Buddy Guy fan, and Junior Wells together, just so great. There's the back. And yeah, Blind Pig Records. Recorded live at Montreux Jazz Festival, Switzerland, June 28th, 1974. All right, another one. This is one of my favorite blues guitar players, and he didn't have a lot of solo albums out. So whenever I see anything by him, I grab it. And it's Michael Bloomfield. And this is his album called Cruisin' for a Bruisin'. This was recorded literally 3 months before he passed away, where he OD'd. It come in the original shrink with the sticker for $3.98 original price. Good stuff on Tacoma Records. Tacoma is the John Fahey label he used a lot on. In the original shrink. It's good. He can still play, even towards the end when he was really not doing well, when he was so obsessed with drugs, etc., etc. This still is a standout album. Mike Bloomfield. Next one, I found 2 of these. I got these also at a, where did I pick these up? I think I got them at the local record store. Moody Lords here in Portland, Maine. Went in and I knew the man in the band. I sort of in the back of my head, always looking for the albums by this group. Had never seen one, and as soon as I saw it, I had to grab it. And it's the Kentucky Kernels. This is with Roland and Clarence White. And Clarence White, Roland and Clarence, both are from Lewiston, Maine. Clarence ended up playing with the Byrds later on in his life. This is recorded in 1973. Just fantastic bluegrass, or as they call it, newgrass. And Clarence, amazing guitar player. Just so great. Clarence White, the Kentucky Kernels. And this was on... Oh yeah. This is a UK pressing, and from United Artists. But I think this is a misprint because there's no UA there. Usually there would be a big U and an A on the label. And I think this particular label missed the printing when it went through. So yeah, this is a UK pressing. As far as I can tell, the numbers match up for the UK release on this. Just great music. Kentucky Kernels. And that was one that was released previously on a different title with a different cover. This is another one by them I grabbed also came in the shrink. The Kentucky Kernels, 1965, 1967. Same group with Roland and Clarence White. And this is on Rounder Records. We all know that Rounder label. So if you like that country, bluegrass, newgrass kind of music, definitely grab anything you see by the Kentucky Kernels. Clarence White, fantastic. Saw this at Goodwill about a week or 2 ago. Another name I knew from back in the day and saw it and had to grab it. That's Peter Rowan. And this is his album, Peter Rowan, self-titled. 1978 on Flying Fish. Again, one of those labels that whenever I see a record on, I always have to grab it. Again, sort of that country, bluegrass, newgrass kind of movement stuff. Just wonderful. Flaco Jimenez plays accordion on here. Mike Seeger plays auto harp. So we got two great musicians with him as well. And Peter plays guitar and sings and plays the mandola. Peter Rowan. Self-titled from 1970, what did I say, 1978. Remixed in 78. Recorded at Zaz Studios in San Antonio, and some recorded at McCabe's Guitar Shop in Santa Monica, all in 1978. Love that cover. Peter Rowan. Next two are 2 jazz albums I picked up at Goodwill. These are by Joe Sample. This is his album, The Hunter. Joe is with the band The Crusaders. And this album has Marcus Miller on it with him. Really inexpensive and not worth a lot, but I really enjoyed it. MCA, Rainbow label, you all know that. He's great piano. It's a little bit 80s kind of feel to it. I'm trying to look for the date on it. 1983. Yeah, it has sort of that 80s kind of, was it not new jazz, sort of a smooth jazz kind of work to it. But he can definitely play, and I like this because it's just, each track is only a quartet or a trio, so not a big production. So I sort of like that. This is his album from The Hunter. There's one other album by Joe, and I grabbed this one called Fancy Dance. Terrible cover, but there's the band, trio. This is also from the 1978, and this was on Storyville Records. This one I liked a lot too. This is one is a little bit less smooth jazzy. There's just the three of them, so it's a trio, and a good little jazz album in spite of the cover. And last but not least, Dylan from Noble Records had put out a while ago that he found this album called Farm, originally released in 1971 on a private label, impossible to find, or if you can find it, it's like $1,000. And Dylan worked a deal with this company in Spain who was pressing the albums to press 300 copies exclusively for him. And if you ordered it, which I did right away as soon as I knew it was coming out, he sent the copy out to everybody who ordered it, and it came with the really nice inner sleeve, which has interviews with the band and talks to the band about the band. And it came on a beautiful download card and on a beautiful yellow vinyl. Very folk psych, 1971. A little bluesy there too, a little hard blues rock, and just a wonderful, wonderful album. Really hard to come by. The original, forget about it. So I was really happy to be able to pick this one up. I thank Dylan at Noble Records for getting this together and doing it. A beautiful release, a great album. And that's all I got today. So I want to thank everybody who takes the time out of the day to watch my videos. If you like what you see, please give me a like, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, so please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, so you get notified when any new videos come up. And until next time, peace.